Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial to the Biddle trick. It's a great impromptu card trick, and it can be used with spectators or your own deck. Doesn't really matter. You can use really whatever type of deck you like. I use a bicycle blue standard deck of playing cards, being a bit specific there, but you know. And if you haven't seen the performance or my performance of the Biddle trick, please can you click the link that is on this card. It's moving. Can you get it? No, it's here. And poof, it's gone. The link's also in the description box below if you want to see that performance. Anyway, so what you need is the spectator or yourself to shuffle the cards, and it's a fairly advanced trick, so I wouldn't have beginners doing this one. However, it's like one of my favourites, so when you learn it, use it a lot and use it to your advantage. Anyway, so the spectator can shuffle to their heart's content. There's really no setup to the trick. Then you have a spectator select a card, so we'll take this one right here, three of spades, and really it can be any card. They can choose it like that if they want to, I don't really know. Anyway, and the next thing you have to do is force their card to the third position. Now what I do is I force their card to the top and then I put it down 2 cards, and I'll show you how I do that right now. First thing I do is, holding the cards in mechanics grip, I do dribble and ask them to tell me when to stop. If you're not comfortable with dribbling, don't know how to do it, or aren't very good at it, you can just do a riffle down the side of cards like that, or maybe a little thing like that, I don't know. But whatever you want to do to force the card to the top. So I dribble, then they say stop, stay there, and then as I show them their card on the top, what I do is I get my pinky ready to do a pinky break, so I just extend it a bit, not that much. And then as I square up the cards in a loose mechanics grip, I get my pinky on top of that card right there, ready to get a pinky break. Then I place the rest of the cards on top, still maintaining a pinky break. Again, if you're not that good at them, I'd do a higher one. If you're quite good at them, you can do a fairly small one. And then I just cut off cards above the pinky break, still holding it. And then when you reach the pinky break right here, there's selection on top, you're just going to dump all the cards on top. And it's a fairly simple force to get the card to the top. Then you need to get it into second position. I do this simply by doing a riffle shuffle and holding back 2 cards. There's their selection. 2 cards here. Goes on top. And then push it together. And it just gets their card to the third position. And if you're good at false shuffles, you can do, I don't know, loads of false shuffles. Again, if you want to keep the trick simple and easy to follow, I wouldn't do too many false shuffles. I normally do 1 or 2, but sometimes they can be quite long. So just maintain that 3 on top of the deck if you want to do a few fancy things like that. Then you need to get half the cards. And the way I do it is I do a little fancy roll like that. And I'll show you how I do that. So hold it in mechanics grip, riffle down the cards, get about half, then roll them into a right hand mechanics grip. Then with the bottom cards, you're just going to place them onto the table. And you need to make sure that you get the top half, because that's the bit with your setup in it, and that's very important. And you're going to hold them in your right hand in a Biddle grip, with your index finger not at the side but up in the air. You can use 1 or 2 fingers at the front. I use 2 for a bit more support, but you can use whatever you want. Now I angle the card sort of downwards at slant, sort of like that. Anyway, but yeah, like that. So, and then with your thumb, sort of the crotch of your thumb here, you just take off a card and bring it into a mechanic's grip. Some people do an altered mechanic's grip with all 4 fingers around that side. I just do a normal mechanic's grip, whatever's comfortable. Then you do the second card, 3rd, 4th and 5th. I want you to do this at a fairly fluent pace. So I want to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see you're taking 5 cards off. You're not going too fast, but you're not going too slow. And then you have to get the cards on the top of the deck face up. I do a little roll thing, you can do whatever you want. And then again you go through the cards, the first and the second card exactly the same way. And on the 3rd card it's their selection. So of course you have to, of course when we show the cards it's not actually there, and I'll show you what I do. As you take the 3 spades, you're going to get a break with all your fingers on this side. You can do it just with your pinky, with your middle, or just with your ring or your index, even if it's round there. I do it with all 3 here and keep my index at the front. And again I keep it downwards so that they can't see that, because if it's normally like that they may see the slide bit. Then as you take the next card, you're going to drop off that 3 onto the bottom of this packet. So like that. And I've just dropped off the 3 there, taking the next card. It's a bit hard to show because my camera's only in one position. Then you take off the last card as if nothing's happened, but of course you've got that their selection on bottom. Then you place it there, and practically all the magic's done. And most of the hard work's done. You've just got to show you've got 5 cards here. So turn them over, because of course if you do it like that you're going to see a card twice and it doesn't look as professional. So turn them over and then say, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and I'll show you how I'll do that. It's practically the same. You take off 1 card, then when you get the second card, again you're holding that break, it's a bit extended there, like that. And then as you reach the next one, you just place it on the bottom, and then you just count off the last 2. So that's 1, 2, got my break, 3, dropped off that card, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, did that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again you can do this to your heart's content. Then really the last bit's about presentation. I snap my fingers and then reveal the card has vanished. And then I pause for a moment so that they can take in what's happened. Then I spread out the cards and show them that their card is face down into the middle deck, like that. Of course you can do whatever you want at the end of the trick, it's completely your own. Biddle trick's a great trick. There's loads of performances and tutorials on YouTube, different ideas, different ways to do it, so have a look around at the Biddle trick. It's a really cool trick, and thank you for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe, like this video, and bye. I'll see you next time at the card table.